Hello, my name is Count Baron, and this is my first ever YouTube video. Um, by joining YouTube, I'm not really looking to become famous or anything. I'm not looking to become any internet star. What I'm trying to do is, just show off the games I play, show off what I like to do as a hobby. Um, as my first time video, I'm going to be making a series that basically takes a look at the life of people we tend to take for granted. So, in this video, I'm gonna take a look at a normal day in the life of a truck driver. To do that, we have the wonderful truck simulator game, European Truck Simulator 2. It is available on Steam. It's a really good game to get into if you really like simulators. It's also very good if you want to know you want to know how people drive trucks. So without further ado, though, let's get into it. Let's take a look at a normal day in the life of a truck driver. All right, guys. Sorry for that little cut. I was trying to figure out a way to show you the in-game radio. There's a feature that allows you to basically import your own music, your own favorite tunes, into the in-game radio that they have, and then you can basically listen to your music while driving throughout Europe, which it's pretty cool to be honest. I got it to work, but now I was having problems, so um, yeah. So let's just forget about that for now. Um, but yeah, this game it's really nice. The environments, the driving, the whole atmosphere. It's really nice. It's a really great simulation game. I really enjoy it a lot. You can manage your own company. You can drive out like this. Um, you have to watch out for traffic. So there is a lot of realism in that aspect. You have to watch out for traffic. You can't go too fast. There's speed limits. Which talking about speed limits, I'm not sure what the speed limit is right now. So hopefully I don't get a ticket. It doesn't look like it. It's kind of a country road, even though there's a lot of traffic for some reason. Um, but yeah, it's a really good looking simulation game. I know I already said it, but it's available on Steam. And if you want to pick it up, just try it out. It's really fun. Um, Crap. If you notice in the bottom right, I actually missed my turn. I remember I was going to do delivery for you guys. Well, it looks like I missed my turn, so yeah, that's not good. Hopefully I can find a way to turn around. I don't see any side streets though, so let's just pull over really quick and gather our surroundings. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Let's park this crap and take a look. Let's see. Um, well, what I can do is I can keep driving on the main road. These companies that offer jobs, through, they're basically throughout any major city. They're throughout the world, and usually you can find signs that point to the companies. And if you pull up to the main gates, they have jobs for you. So let's see if let's see if we can find one of those companies and get another delivery job. Because obviously, I missed that turn back there, and otherwise we'll be screwed. So yeah, as you can see, once again, you can't go too fast in this game. You also have to. I guess you don't have to, but it's also polite, just like in real life, to put your turn signals on when you're trying to merge lanes, which is what I did, which I usually try to unless I'm distracted like this. If you notice, I don't know if you can tell, I'm actually steering with the mouse button. I believe there's three ways to control or drive your truck. You can either use the WASD keys, which they work fine. They're really good. If you guys, they're really good system to get into to use. when you first start the game. Then you can always use a controller or an actual wheel if you can afford one. But then there's a third option, which is the one I'm using. You can use the mouse to control the direction of your steering wheel. The reason why I prefer this way is because it's more precise. With the WASD keys, whenever you're doing a turn, like a sharp turn, it's kind of imprecise. It's really difficult, and it's kind of clunky. And with the mouse wheel, it's more natural. Like, I don't know if you can see right now. When I make slight adjustments, it actually looks kind of realistic, and it's easier to do that than pressing D, like tapping D twice or tapping A twice. So it's a much easier way to drive the truck, at least in my opinion. So here we're coming up to a intersection. The sign on the right says yield, so I have to look left and right to see if there's any traffic. Because I'm using the mouse wheel to steer, to look around, you actually have to click and hold the right mouse button instead of just normally using the mouse button to look around. This causes a lot of incidents because whenever, let's say, you are turning onto an intersection, if you're trying to steer and look at the same time, it gets kind of confusing, which I guess that's the only drawback with using the mouse to steer and the right mouse button to look around. That's the only drawback. You can get into more accidents, but I mean, I prefer this. I prefer this control method. I prefer it a lot. It's easier to steer. It's much easier to steer. Let's see. So we're still driving, obviously. I haven't seen any exits, any signs for any company, and if you notice in the bottom right of the screen, my in-game character, he's starting to get tired. The little bed icon, it's actually red, which means your character, he's starting to get tired. He needs some rest. There's been a few points when I played this that if you get too tired, your character, he starts to lose his vision. He starts to get very drowsy. I'm not sure exactly what happens when you get totally exhausted. I don't know if it keeps letting you drive for a certain amount of time. I'm not sure, but to avoid getting in an accident due to fatigue, I'm gonna try to turn into this gas station to the left here. But as you can see, though, there's a lot of traffic, and I'm starting to get really tired and really freaking pissed. So let's see if we can get into this little gas station and take a little nap. Assuming that the traffic lets up, I don't understand why there's so many cars. And technically, I don't know if you guys saw that sign. Yeah, see, I'm not supposed to be able to do this. There is no way for cars driving on this side of the road to actually get into that gas station. But because I'm freaking tired, I'm going to turn anyway. So, yeah, see, this is what I told you about. My guy, he's like freaking out. He's going to start hallucinating. I'm going to get in an accident, so I need to make a turn as soon as possible. So let's see now. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ah. All right. There we go. Just park in this little space right here. There we go. There we go. Now stop the engine and start dozing off.